And everybody, hello and welcome. We are starting live stream, what, 21? Implementation, yay! Boop-a-doo! I'm just re-pausing all the playbacks here. So we're playing Factorio. Those of you who are unfamiliar, this is quickly becoming one of my favorite games. Really love it a lot, actually. Let's see. Do I have TeamSpeak running? Just to make sure. I think I do. Oh, TeamSpeak is not running. Let's connect TeamSpeak just in case we get some guildies to, you know, popping in. If I see a technical pop into channel or something, maybe I'll switch out of TeamSpeak and into Discord. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so no station applying aluminum ore. This station should be applying aluminum ore right here. Yeah, there's 53,000 of it, you mother trucker. All right. And you shouldn't be asking for any more anyway. You got all that you need. Alrighty. So let's get some implementation into place, shall we? So we have all this aluminum ore, and now we have it at the base. So we can either just melt it straight down. We can get some manganese, which we don't have any right now. We have some silicone ingots and copper ingots. So let's take a look. We have lots of copper, but not really. We could supply these copper ingots to the network. We're probably not really ready for that yet. So instead, let's just set up a small... Actually, let's see how much aluminum is up here first. Well, I mean, we have a metric ton of aluminum, so I'm not that worried about it. So where is the old aluminum? This is part of the old aluminum. So let's actually stop requesting these things. Let's clear this out. What, 10? Let's get this 10 out of my backpack. Alright, so we have a little bit of iron ore. Needs to go up into the doodad. We'll just run it up there while we look around and see. We're a little light on crushed stone again. But we're slowly but surely moving things out of the way. I kind of want to get these bricks gathered up and moving as well. I'm getting a lot of really bad lag spikes over here. Hopefully the video's play is relatively smooth. Or copper, right? Yeah. So let's see. Here is our coal line. I don't think we need this warehouse coming back up to coal, considering it's coming from right here. So let's clean that up a little bit. How do we want to do that? Here you go, I have a bunch of coal. So what's this line? It was also coal? This was leftover copper. So do we have raw copper in the network? I don't see any raw copper in the network. This is all the titanium, nickel, and gold. This goes nowhere now. So those things all filter to what? This warehouse? So can this become the new raw input right here? You want to go up and that way? Maybe we do. Okay, that's fine. So now we have this guy's all waiting on slag. These guys are waiting on crushed stone. These guys are waiting for flurry or slurry. Mineral sludge. I thought we had... Was mineral sludge on hold because this is empty? Basically. Yeah, we need mineral water to get that running. Which means we need to start crushing more shit. So the question is, do I want to just take that and turn it like this? I think I do. I just... Oop, wrong way. Alright, and then we have all this area right here that we can use for aluminum chunk processing. For right now. So let's just build a little... You know what? Nah, let's not. Let's not and say we did. I think that's in place. That's good enough for now. Let's get this cleaned up. Oh, they must not have enough homes. That's probably what's going on. Let's make them some more homes. Thought I had a bunch of stuff right here. Yep, that's what's wrong. Not enough homes. Trying to make more of these homes real quick. Look at them. I may have a few logistics robots. Holy shit, look at that. Alright. Wow, I need more of those. Okay. Let's build some more of those. We need what? These? And these, and these, and these. There you go. Build away. It looks like these guys are... I mean, that's a lot, but I'm worried that we're still not going to have enough roboports. Or places for robots to park. And they're fighting to get in. Well, that feels crazy to me. Alrighty. So we have our aluminum ingots in place. If I remember right, we were having lead issues. Yeah, definitely some lead issues. Lead comes from rubitite smelting. Correct. I felt like we had a ton of lead, but it just wasn't getting brought over by the logistic train network. Does this actually do anything here? Doesn't really look like it. So I'm requesting 5,000 lead. There's no lead here. Let's change it to 10,000 lead and see what happens. Both trains are down here trying to get sapphire, is that correct? Both missing trains. Well, it's trying. I'm very confused. Okay. Let's pick some goals and get started. Lead is number 1. So how do we best want to implement lead? Do we want to just crush more rubitite and smelt it straight off? Or we have lead over here. Let's see if we can figure out what's wrong. Because I really don't understand. We have just like a jump station right here, right? So you're clearly looking, you have a lot of lead. I'm clearly advertising lead. I need one of the logistic train networks to come down here and take 10,000 lead. Ooh, let's not get ran over. I know there's a problem, but I'm still running old logistics train network mod. I haven't updated, and I believe the bugs are just for causing multiplayer desyncs. And obviously playing by myself, it's not a problem. So why am I having issues? There we go. Alright, so let's go change this setup over here to be this guy to be multiple lead and not multiple whatever in the hell it is. Okay, so that should... Alright, so this should fix our lead issue. There it comes. Not the best way in the world, but because what I kind of want to do is I want to convert everything to being done by blocks. So I can make lead ingots with lead ore and oxygen gas. And that'll make us lead and sulfuric acid. Or I can go process lead plus oxygen into lead oxide and carbon into that. Hexafluoric acid. Is that acid I have down here? Or is that something else? It's hydrogen sulfide acid. And this thing's full. How are you guys? You're not full. So I know this isn't like the miracle lead fix, but it'll keep it running for the factory going again. Alrighty. Oh, what's this? I have no idea. Let's get rid of it. Looks like it was a coal input. Looks like we have a coal input up here as well. This was an old buffer right here. This is still the main coal over here. So let's, because this will need coal. I want to make this a requester chest, or requester warehouse. And just have it request like 200 coal at all times or whatever. Alright, let's put this in the network. Let's put this in the network with like just a... I don't have a Mark II robot, right? Okay. Let's grab some Mark II robots here. Where'd it go? There they are. I'm pretty sure this is unnecessary now. At least there it is. Alright, that looks good. And then didn't we have like a little shitty thing right here? Alright, whatever. Oh, that's fine. We still have a bunch of robo thingies. Robo houses. I guess we'll just slap down more of. Again, because we have them. Alright, excellent. Module science should be back underway. Let's take a look and see. We haven't moved in science for a while. I kind of want to see about car stuff, actually. Advanced Steam Power 2. Ew, that sounds deep. Vehicle Roboport Equipment 2. That's what I'm kind of interested in. Let's hit that button for now. Alright, so what's next on our agenda besides fixing things? Oh, we grabbed all these because we were going to like slap down a whole bunch of we're gonna pick a place and slap down the new, probably over here somewhere. Start slapping down some power storage areas. So let's do that. We should probably also redo this warehouse storage so it's nice and evenly kind of situated. Hello, jeez. I want to say your name correctly, but that's a name that I am very far away from being able to pronounce. Alright, we also need our... start our grid. Guess that can get back where it was. Let's take an updated grid here. Alright, here we go. Start getting rid of these things in our backpack. Oh, shite. That's it, we're good, we got them all out. Aren't those connected? Alright, there we go. Now it's... everything should end up getting charged. Come on, Robotses. Hop 2, hop 2. No. Damn it. How the hell did I get so far off? Is this one wrong? Is that what happened? Okay, so those were in fact the right spot. So confused. No, this one's still wrong. Yeah, you know what? Let's start over. I'm so bad. So not good. Alright. Thing is, this is where I want to start it. I think. I used to put that there and start getting things out of the way. Everything acts like it's going to work now. We'll start it here. I'm done. I'm tired of fighting. They're charging. Yay! $21, 14, 3, 2, 1. I'm totally fine missing a few accumulators. Alright. Alright, now to fix this. Now there's a station supplying crushed stone, so we can get that fixed. Whee! Magic legs! We might have to get more magic legs. What the hell? No, you don't quite have 5,000 yet. Okay. But here in just not too much longer, assuming the warehouse doesn't fill, we should have our crushed stone and everything coming in. So the warehouse, or the factory, should turn back on now, basically. Otherwise, it's only giving 500 rubitite at a time. That seems kind of crazy. Also, how's our chest doing here? It's getting full. We're gonna have to start. Well, it'll start backing up, I guess is what'll end up happening. Okay. Here you go. Let's see. Where's our raw diamonds? What do we need? I need one more polished diamond. Let's make another couple of those. Just to make sure we have plenty of diamond picks ready to go. And this obviously can't all fit in here, that's what's going on. We don't have any crushed stone in here, right? That's not a problem. We have a lot of sapphire ore, though. So what's spitting out extra sapphire ore? Probably this. Because this is actually set for... No, it's set for sapphire. This guy's making a lot of sapphire, too. But you're set for diamond ore? Weird. We got... Alright, well, for the most part, things are processing correctly. I think. You make leftover thing, right? Yeah. Yeah, limestone makes lime. Okay. That looks good. This cute little water thing is going. You guys have ample stuff because the steam is full. Plastic is no longer complaining because we are able to get through the steam. It's all nice and backed up. Okay, so yeah, basically we're having a lead issue. It looks like lead is basically resolved. Solder's back on. So I think it's time to put together or continue assembling the this area down here. I think we have everything we need. So we have blues, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. So we need blue tier 4. Blue tier 4, blue tier 5. Blue tier 6. Oh, none of these actually need blue. Raw speed modules. They need blue. Some of this stuff we probably will actually do just speed. So let's go ahead and make. Won't hurt. Requester chest. So I guess we'll start by requesting that. And we got to start changing these. This is for 5. Make me like 25s. You, same thing. Alright, which means you guys need solder and 3s still. So 3s and SawTor. SOD. Is that not how you spell solder? Integrated. Okay, that's all in there. So let's kick this up to probably more. We don't need that. Alright, is that everything you need? Perfect. So let's change you to 4s. 20. Wow, Christmas songs, okay. Boop. Alright, so these should have everything they need to run then. Alright, so that's 4 5s, 6, 7, 8. This is 6s. Oh, I guess we don't have a requester chest here yet. Boop. 6s. 20. 7s. 20. 7s, 20. Alright. This is where I feel like I might even need more charging pads than this, but we'll see. Let's start changing you to 20 here as well. Okay, perfect. So let's see. What do you need that you don't have? You need these. You need polished topazes. You need speed processor boards. And you need the 6s. Alright, so those should all be ready to go. What are you missing? These are running speed logic boards. Speed processor boards. Are we making speed processor boards anywhere? I don't think so. I also don't think we're making any CPUs anywhere. No. Okay, so let's take a look at... What's a CPU? Silicone wafer, gilded copper wire, silicone nitride, sulfuric acid. So some of this stuff we have. Like here's this stuff, the silicone nitride. So let's plan on building it here probably. Gilded copper wire is gold plate and copper cable. Looks like we get 3 every half a second. We're gonna need 2. This makes a lot of CPUs. So let's start with the basics here. Let's go grab a bunch of titanium stuff. Thank you, Derek. Appreciate it. I will do what I can to keep things up, as it were. That's barely going to be able to keep up. We'll have to do a better processing of that soon. Alright, I need half of these and half of these. Now what are we missing? Oh, you're missing... Alright, let's make a bunch of these while we're running. Oh, I don't want to have to make a bunch of that. Iron gear wheels. There's a bunch. Give me those. Get these running. Nope. We need to set up Alright, where the shit? No, it's them right here. Oh, there are none of these. Because there's no circuit boards. There's no circuit boards because... we're low on ferric sulfide solution. That's awkward as hell. Alright, do we have a better way to make this sulfide solution stuff? Hydrogen, chlorine, gas, and iron. That's it. That's how it works. I needs those, you guys. I needs them. I don't need 500 of them anymore. I need 100. So who's... what are you taking that to? Up here? Tasty. Alright. Yeah, this doesn't need to be going at all anymore. Let's make this a provider. There's lots of iron in here, right? This patch is not huge anymore, but it's still better what was there. Hey, little brother. Alright, so how about you guys? What's going on up here? Why is this not... there's a ton. Aha! I broke it, is what happened. Also, let's get this stuff put back. I don't need this. Don't think I need glass. Don't need concrete at the moment. Although we might start bricking some things pretty hardcore in a minute. I may actually want those. Okay, so now we can make these, which means we grab some green boards and we can start making the other ones and we can start figuring this shit out. Here's the green boards. I'm like, I know I've got a bunch of green boards somewhere. How many? Oh, I didn't grab titanium bearings. Why? Oh, so dumb. Alright. How fast can I make my legs? I'll get a little bit faster. Wonder if you can get so fast you like collide with things and blow them up. That would be cool and terrible at the same time. Alright. There we go. Alright. So that's going to give us a couple of those. And we'll probably set up a bot base somewhere to make some more. But I want to get started with these for now. Alright, we have silicone and silicone wafers. Shit. The silicone right here. So what makes silicone wafers? What machines? I can go in the green ones. I guess you better make some more of these. Alright. This said you can make silicone wafers. Did it lie to me? I sure as hell don't see them. What's our fastest inserters here, these guys? So if we go 1, 2, 3 on our fastest inserters, you're gonna make me 8 of them every 5 seconds at a thing of 2. That's gonna be a huge amount. Alright. And then if I take this guy, put it here. Put those on there for me. Alright, so there's 2 lines. What else do we need for CPUs? Gilded wire. Gilded copper wire. So we need, to make the gilded copper wire, we need copper cable. So we need a shit ton of copper. And then gold plate. Can we just make that? We can make gold wire. Nope, there's... Oh, so if I took molted copper and molted gold and put them together, I can make gilded wire. If I pumped molted gold, if I pumped melted metal down the bus, God, that sounds crazy. Alright. Let's see. If we do these guys right here, with the hope that they are CPUs. Again with the Christmas music? I don't understand how this is inspirational music, but okay. We need a bunch. Then you don't need it as many. Like this instead. Except these aren't. And theoretically this makes 5 of them. So then right now the way this is set up, that is an output line. And then we need gilded copper wire to come here. But then also, this doesn't go on this side, this has to go on this side. means I can power it like that. Okay. Let's do one more of this, please. Suppose we could make that long so it just directs directly into here, but I think I'd rather have a buffer. Alright, so then this has to be gilded copper wire. Probably like that. Alright, so our copper wire setup is, we have a copper wire up here that we can probably just basically copy. Let's say I don't have any reds. Use the greens though. All right. Then how am I doing? Then I'm and the way this is currently set up, it basically goes like that. Except instead of going that way, this will go like this. And instead of this being all yellow here, this might go yellow this way. Alright, so this will be gold here. Where'd they go? So I know I'm not out. Not again. What the hell? Seriously. I'm on the inspirational music section and I'm getting a huge amount of songs. I do apologize. Alright, let's clean out those wooden poles. And then somewhere in here I also want to make sure that I have want to make sure I keep at least 200. Probably need more than that even. I probably need like 500 at least. I would think it would be in here, but I don't see it. I certainly don't see it in there. There it is. Okay. Greater than or equal to... Let's set it to 400. I don't think it'll take very long for it to get to there. Alright. Now... let's copy at least this much of the bus. Anybody else gonna break? I don't think so. Alright. Let's clear a little bit of this. Nope. So for now, I'll just tidy that up like this. Do is we will skip here to here, and then we'll rebalance. Will you prioritize this for me, please? Oh, and then we need the gold. We need the gold to come over here. This is the gold line, right? Yeah. Nope. One more down. Yeah, it's prioritizing these, which aren't really necessary. So let's just take these and pick them up. See if we can't prioritize manually some of these copper lines at least. Look at that, I'm building yellow in my pocket. And then realistically, this should get rebalanced. And realistically, here it should get realistically, here it should get rebalanced. Alright. At some point, this should get kicked back to 4 lines, but I mean, I guess we can do it now. There's plenty of copper. We're not really using these last 2 lines right now, but we could. I'm only getting like 100 of those, right? 200? Alright, that's fine. 200 is a reasonable number. Alright. Okay, so then this didn't... over, and then let's see. Where's this guy get his caper from? Just doesn't? This guy just never works? That seems like a bad design. One, two, three. Yay! We did it! We finished the car thing. I'm kind of into more tool belt too. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. Which means like, no, drop here, pick up there. There you go. Look at that bad boy. Alright, and your guys hold up on this. So I should see a metric ton. Of this copper wire, or gilded gold wire coming in. Alright, so now we need to power these guys. And then we, what, assume that this... we want a space or no? I need to make a couple more of those. I am not handcrafting that. I'll handcraft the first couple, but that's enough for that. Alright. I think I'm going to install the Factorial Reach mod too. This is on the verge of becoming too big to run like this. I had a Reach mod enabled, but it became too much. Let's get like, oh yeah, we can do like 4 of these bad boys in a row. There we go. So this should be everything. Oh no. No, I didn't allow an in hole. No. Fudge sickle. Why didn't you guys warn me that I was screwing up? Alright. Let's see, let's go to here. Mine, I just really don't want to be making these. I don't want to be making these titanium bearings either. God, I can't believe I need more logistics slots. Alright. How many do you need of this? I need 2. So you can do a long-armed inserter here and here. And then we can do a couple of weird inserters. Like that. So then let's go. Oh no, these didn't. These didn't get put in the blueprint. Okay, so then if we need to, we can expand that a lot. So where do those need to go? I guess for now we just plug them all into network and we'll see if we need more. If we do end up needing more, we'll deal with it. But I severely doubt that's going to end up being the case. Alright, let's lock a couple things down. Stack filter inserter, express filter inserter. Not that we'll probably use a ton of the other ones here in a minute, but wow, this can't get done because it's too slow. Well, I did not expect these guys to be the weakness. When in doubt, double it, I guess. I don't have any other parts, right? Okay. Also, how much of this do we want to stop? Oh, I guess it's already full, so I guess we'll just let it be full. And really just these two are running. Yeah, we could have probably gotten away with a much smaller setup here, but I think we'll need the gilded copper wire soon enough. And then for now we'll put a limit on like that. Okay. So let's see. We have some 5s. We don't have any speed processor boards. That's okay. So let's worry about that next. So what does it take to make a speed processor board? Hey Connor, welcome back. Speed processor board. Let's make like 1,000 of those. Actually, we don't need 1,000 of those, right? No. We can probably make like 100. You know what? Let's go ahead and set it back to... I keep changing my mind on some of these things, but I just want to be in a pattern basically that makes sense. And all the rest of that should be in the system. Like, there they go. Whoop. Alright, so this one should be almost entirely full. We have room for 2 more doodads here at the bottom. But then otherwise this should be good. So this one is blank and this one is blank. Is there anything else in the speed line that we're going to want? I guess we can put these raw modules in there. There are 2 different recipes for the same thing. Oh, but this one goes all the way to 8, and this one doesn't. Raw Speed Module 7 is a 6 and a bunch of boards. Or we can build one of each. So like the question is, do I want to go all the way up this green chain to be able to get this? So like what's less materials? I don't know. I thought we were making module processing boards and putting them in the network here. Sure as I don't see them. I thought that's what this gold shit down here was. Module logic board. That's what that was needing, right? No, these are module logic board. Those are module processor boards. Shit. Alright. It's all the same things, but different? What? Gold plate, copper plate, fiberglass board. So it's literally this exact same thing, but different. Okay. Sure. So that's these guys. We're out of these. So I'm out of brass gear wheels. Isn't that just a kick in the tits? Alright, brass. This is brass, right? Nope. Nope. This is brass. All right. Except those are the wrong thing. These need to be these. Boop. Otherwise they're exactly the same, right? Let's see. You go in there. Alright, are these guys using any logic? It doesn't look like it. Oh, that's what that was doing. So I'm not real sure what's generating the power below there, but this will work. Alright, does that mean we have everything we need now? These are all running? These guys are producing, they fly over here. These guys start to get produced. You say you're missing 6s. 6s are waiting on what? These. Which means these guys need to step it up. Every one of these takes 1. It takes forever. There you go, there's a snake full. No more Christmas music. So we're also light on solder. Which honestly, I kind of want the speed modules to fix that. Yeah, 5s. But not 6s? Oh, we have no. We have no 6s. Again, the 6s are because of the speed processor board. Waiting on solder. Which is probably waiting on lead, if I would imagine. So let's take a look at the lead processing. Let's see if we can't ramp up the lead super fast. The lead is definitely a problem. Hey, tech. So right now we have this lead. So let's figure out the most efficient way to make liquid lead. Right? So lead's got several processing. We can go, let's just go backwards. So lead ingots come from lead anodes, lead anodes, or they come from lead oxide and carbon. So we would need to bust carbon over. But that doesn't seem like that big of a deal, really. Or we can go straight from lead ore and oxygen into ingots. And I think that's the most efficient path, actually, to make the ingots. So then we take 24 lead and turn it into ingots. And we take those ingots and we melt them directly into molten lead. And we turn every 10 becomes a thing. Yeah. Buy my new internet connection. So we're hoping to get the new router installed this weekend. We're hoping. However, funds are very tight right now, so we spent a bunch of money the first time around trying to get the internet upgraded, and the internet broke on us, so it cost a few dollars. If you'd like to help support the stream, there's links. You're welcome to make a donation. Stream donations currently 100% go to stream either maintenance or costs or overhead and things. Although I'm hoping my plan is next week to have t-shirts for sale as well. And potentially a Patreon. Up and running. I thought I had a couple more. have these machines already built. So we need stone brick. Is there stone brick in here? No! No more Christmas music. I'm over Christmas music. It's not Christmas time. Stop it. I cannot win for losing. Stop it, YouTube. I need more copy music. Bricks, 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 bricks. Swear I'm going to go through this and make my own list of inspirational copyright-free music. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that, I'm going to title the next show Christmas in July. I don't want any more Christmas music. Well, that's Deck the Halls. Are we like all Christmas music now? Alright, also the YouTube is killing the bandwidth here. So the wife is probably also doing something on this more than just working. I can just turn the Factorio music on for now. Let's do that. I don't like that, but music volume. As I think the Factorio music is creepy. Alright, where are these? Alright, there's 3. I'm gonna turn it down on my end. If it needs to be, I'll just turn it up more on your guys' end. Anyway, alright. See. Let's make lead go up here. Oh wait, I don't even need those, did I? Damn it, those weren't even necessary. Let's see. If we go straight to this, it needs to be in a smelting furnace. Not this. I don't know which of these I have. No. Yeah, I don't think I have any of those. How about this one? I gotta figure out the alpha or the grouping, the sorting mod. What time is it? We got some time actually still. Can I just build them? There, just build them. I can just go right here actually. Let's do that. There's also coal right here, so we don't need fuel. See, this music is creepy. creepy. That's unnecessarily loud as well, Factorio. Been cranking along coding on my bots the last few days. My brain feels like it's gonna pop with I've learned the frustration of shite not working as intended. Well, wait until I outline mods for you to do. Then you really will not like things. Alright. We're gonna turn you directly into ingots, right? That's what I decided. So we're gonna make lead gas, I assume. Also, I'm going to need you to, like, make a bunch of these things for me, probably. So, on the plus side, now that you've learned it all, it should be easy. Sulfuric acid. Pretty sure this is the gas. That's acid. Alright, so I'm going to need 2 lines of gas coming down. One gas in. Whoa, something's wrong. Alright, I need oxygen, which is way the hell up here. Damn, I don't have oxygen anyplace closer. Oxygen here, I guess. Wow, talk about some spaghetti. Ooh, spaghetti! Okay. Okay, oxygen in. Alright. Couple of long arms. Let's see. Let's go long arms for fuel there, regular arms for regular stuff. Back one. Then it needs L power. See? Creepy. All it needs to go is wee doo 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 and make me shit my pants. So that's 25% volume on the Windows side. Okay. Stack inserter out. near side of the belt here, and regular side of the belt here. Boop. So let's get... Nope. Let's get this thing going. I need to get it into there. This is liquid, right? Yeah. Could probably... I can move the oxygen back and move it over now, but then I run into all these things. I could probably just compress it back there into tanks and then move it by robot, but that seems lazy. Oh, hey, technically you're on Discord now, right? Probably. I'll fire up to Discord here for a few minutes. Turn off the TeamSpeak. Oh, it says he's idle. Alright, maybe he's not there. Faster robo legs? Oh! This says we may need alien artifacts to make bigger robo legs. I don't think alien artifacts drop right now. I've yet to figure out these active provider chest mark 2s. Unless they're just physically larger than the other ones, in which case, why do I want to bother? Oh, we unlocked something that gave us a ton more text to research. Hey, bigger portable fusion reactors? That sounds hot. Again, though, those need impossible to get items. We can do coal liquefaction. We have lots of coal. It's an 8-minute delay between when I said that and it showed up on stream. That doesn't surprise me, honestly. We are having some stream delays for sure. We've been having internet issues for a little while. I mean, trying to get them resolved, but they are taking their sweet time. What the hell is this? Oh, the zinc? The zinc is empty. Okay. Let's put in a one-way valve here. You just started integrating Twitch into your Discord bots. That's cool. That's what a lot of people I've noticed have started to do, and those are kind of things that I need to learn how to do. Make sure this only goes one way. So how much spaghetti can we do here? Yeah, this is much better, right? Like, what I need is somebody to help me integrate a bunch of things together. Yeah, I need offline, maybe later, we'll talk about some of the things that I need and see if you can help me set some of this stuff up. In the future, okay. So we need to melt this shite. Yeah. We go straight into these like we've been doing. So let's set up one of these like we've been doing. Actually, make sure there's ample speed and storage. Again, lead is killing us today. I think maybe we just get away with 2. Rapid. I'm gonna melt the hell out of some lead. Where aren't you going? What the hell? Melt some lead. There it went. Let's see. We've been doing the big jack pumps. As our tanks. I have a bunch of these though. Let's just use one of those. I have a bunch of these too. Somewhere there's a boob one. There they are. You do, oo do. Naked Kathy Bates shows up on the screen for a second and a half. What? I mean, first of all, every woman is beautiful. Somewhere. That's just a fact. Let's make lead plates. Alright, so I think now we can probably kill this process for now. So I think this will outproduce that by a lot. So how do we want to get it there? Bootstrap for days. Yeah, you guys are working through your backlog, right? Yeah, not bad. Okay. Alright, so that fixes our lead issue. Can we go straight to like solder this with this process somehow? Like alloy soldered it? We can. We make molten solder from tin and zinc ingots. Really? I've got to A bunch of zinc plate that I made into stuff for basically no reason. Can I remelt down zinc plate? Because that would be sweet. Doesn't look like it. You're okay, so now you're back in the Discord. Let's take a look at the Discord. There we go. Captain Delay Man.
Hey.
I guess I gotta unmute myself so you can hear me.
Correct.
But, Heidi ho, neighbor.
So yeah, there's almost like 10 minutes worth of delay in the stream.
Yeah, I don't know. The internet's kind of honky right now. And, we're kind of limping through. I have the feeling the wife probably turned on, something. She like watches a couple of web shows sometimes while she's working. I think she did that, and then also is busy eating the bandwidth.
My message just popped up from 2:44, so 6, 7, 8, 9 minutes ago.
Well, the question is that really the Twitch stream, like if I wave right now at 1:53, right?
I don't know if it's all Twitch or if it's part Twitch, part Restream.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn this down some more. Put this like at 20%, but I'm gonna turn options, sounds. I'm gonna turn the music volume down again. I need to be able to hear technical. All right, there we go. Give me a chit chat, would you?
Chit chat.
All right, that's good enough. But yeah, like I said, I wonder how much of it's Restream and how much of it's Twitch and how much of it's my bandwidth being terrible right this minute. So it could be a lot of things.
We only get 1 frame every second and a half, so.
Really? It's that messed up right now?
It's been that way for a month now.
Well, see, we had it fixed. Well, ish. So like last week we bought the new router modem combo thing, and that like could blah 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 blah. That didn't ever work right, but it kind of prompted us to get a hold of Cox, and Cox came out, realized a bunch of shit was wrong, rewired the house, plus they were having some sort of issue, a bigger issue than just my internet here in my neighborhood and the surrounding area, so they've been chasing that down allegedly for the last week and a half, 2 weeks now. So I don't know. But in addition to all that, the wife has started watching Big Brother, which she tends to watch live, I believe, for the most part, on the live streams. So I'm trying to stream. She is trying to entertain herself while she works because she's like, someone's got to pay the bills. I'm like, I'm trying to make the live stream pay the bills.
Trying.
Well, it's certainly not going to get better, you know what I mean? Like, it's not going to start paying the bills until you know, we keep the quality at a reasonable rate.
That's a huge part of it.
So, I mean, it's like cart before the horse time, dear.
to stream more regularly, but I'm thinking that an integrated bot between multiple platforms will help.
Right. Well, that's why I really like the restream, but they've been having some issues also. So I'm not sure how much of it's them right now also. But
see, one of my bots in the server here is Lazy Bastard. It's gonna be my factorial bot.
yeah.
It'll be able to, you know, pull up blueprints and calculate ratios and all that kind of factorial specific stuff.
That'd be cool.
Pull information from the factorial wiki.
Alright, so are we having issues with this thing? Not being able
I just love seeing you wave at me.
a
It's been
little
4
bit.
minutes already.
Really? Huh. Crazy. Yeah, I think it...
You wave for more than 5 seconds.
I wait for... I don't know exactly how long, to be honest. Like, right now, from my point of view, it's showing that it's offline again. According to Restream, of course, OBS says everything's fine. So, not only is everything fine, but it's also... Well, we've dropped a little bit of frames. But not like, well, I don't know. It's saying we have dropped 3% of, less than 3% of frames in the last 2 hours.
Making an MK3 armor. Something. About 10% researching uranium ammo.
That's about right. So, I don't know, we might just have to wrap up here in a little bit. When the wife is done with her work for the day, it'll get better. Which I've actually have held true. Although I played HOTS all morning, and not one person said there was a problem with the HOT stream.
Oh, you're scratching your head.
Yeah, that's now. My hands are literally, like, that's what I'm saying. I think sometimes it's...
I still haven't seen you wave, so you must scratch your head a lot.
Well, I'm waving right now. At 1:59. Waving with both hands now. Woo! So. Alright. I'm going to run down and check on the lead and the solder. The solder's cranking away, at least here. We have another solder going someplace that's... Oh, that's full. Why is... Are these guys running now? I don't know. Like I said, I'll probably have to take a break in a little bit and figure things out. Alright, so we have... Is this... Holy crap, we have some speed module 8 done. Alright. Which means now I should be able to copy these but change them into whatever color I want and everything should run. I like that. So let's copy this, take out the requester chest, and build 3 more. We gotta make Oh, never mind. The robots got them all. Did you get to see me waving yet? Or is it not come up still?
I haven't seen it.
That is super aggravating, I will admit. It hasn't, as far as I know, has not been a problem. So I will see if I can't figure out what's going on. But yeah, this weekend for sure I'll be updating the modem. And that means we'll probably also buy a new router, and then I'm potentially going to rearrange my entire office to have my old PC act as a pure streaming machine, and potentially, not that I really am in love with this idea, but potentially also use it as a
hey, there it is.
like a headless server.
That's a one-handed wave.
If it goes to two-handed wave, then you know we're in the right spot.
I think we get another 5 minutes before that happens.
Okay. Let's just look. If I want raw productivity modules, that is productivity 30%. Raw speed modules are speed 160%. I don't understand.
Locher's back up. Equal volume.
It's nice.
It means DDO shouldn't be far behind.
So what happened? They just server stuff?
Huge database thing, and preparing for Mordor, and they pushed update 36 patch 1.
Well, that was Friday, wasn't it?
Nope.
What did they do Friday?
Patch 1 was today.
What did they do? Oh, they did a hotfix on Friday.
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't kept track.
They not call the hotfix a patch?
Nope.
Okay, so we have speed module 8. So the question is, which one of these do we want? And the speed modules don't have the power increase. That's the difference? Alright, so what do we need for the reds? We need, to make the biggest red, we need productivity module 6, efficiency module 6, pollution cleansing module 6. Or we need the previous red Jiminy Christmas, okay. The previous red and 6 of the processor, all the different processing boards. Alright, so processing boards. Let's make a line of the processing boards just for that. Alright, so processing board. Does it need a speed processing board? No, it does not. So I'm paying attention to which boards. Productivity, effectivity, and pollution. Alright, so all the green. Oh, what happened? Why did you leave me? And then the dark green. Okay. Alright, make me... These are pinks. Give me 200 of those. Give me 200 of the pinks. Keep making 200 pinks. Continue making 200 pinks. Alright. So I went to the gym the other day, and on Monday, I do my usual workout, think nothing of it. As I start to leave, I go, hey, by the way, Remington, we need to gather X for so-and-so. He goes, okay, did you see him at the gym? No. Why would you ask? He's like, was at the gym, that's why I thought you thought about it. I'm like, no, I just thought about it. Okay, weird. So then Remington starts to convince me that a little bit that I just kind of like not made the whole thing up, but I certainly felt like I had lost it. And it turns out that that guy was actually at the gym. And Remington was not making me crazy.
Woohoo! Pizza's here. We're back.
That's how you know technical's on the stream. Pizza's there. Pizza's always wherever technical's at. Alright. Three, 4. This needs to... No, these need to be... Okay, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. One. So what does 1 need, or 2 need that 1 doesn't give? I think these are all the same parts. Oh no, 2 needs solder. Solder, mother trucker. Holy shit, you gotta be kidding me, right? You're busting my balls?
Nope. 10 minutes.
Oh my god, that is terrible. Alright. So we need 3s. Okay, so I also need some 3s. I also need... Is that everything else is good? Solder and thingamabobs. Solder and thingamabobs. Alright, so that should be working. Let's set these 1s to actually run. These 1s to actually run. And these 2s to run. Then the 3s to run. So I guess you're going to get your wish. And we're not going to use LTN when we play together. At least for a little while. LTN with multiplayer apparently is broken.